In this movie, I'll demonstrate how you can perform a Helmert transformation in Microsurvey CAD. The Helmert transformation is a least squares adjustment that is used for matching field data to plan data. And what that does is it will compute a best fit and distribute errors that are introduced evenly. And that is how it computes the best fit. In this example, I have some plan points that are numbered from 1 to 6. And I also have some field data that is numbered from point 101 to point 112. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to shift my field data to my plan data. And to do this, we need to use the Helmert transformation command, which can be found in the points ribbon, and under the edit group, you'll see the Helmert transformation icon. So if we just click on this to prompt the command, here's our summary. Since we haven't done anything, it doesn't display any information. So if we just hit insert, here the top two selections, it's asking which coordinate or which points are going to be affected. So this will be our field type points. So you have the option to manually input coordinate by coordinate, or you can specify a point range. And that's what I will do. So I'll enter from point 101 to point 112, which are the points that are going to be affected. So if I just hit next and finish, the next step is we have to match our field data to our plan data. So if I want to match point 108 to plan point number 5, and 106 to plan point number 2, and 102 to 1, and 104 to 6, and I'll just hit finish. And now I can just go into cancel and finish, and here we can now see our summary of the points that we are wanting to transform or move, and also our point pairings. So if we just hit OK, you can see that it calculates a scale factor for you. So if you already know the scale factor for the conversion, you can hit yes, and it will apply the scale factor to all the points. But I recommend you hit no. So if we hit no, we have the option to review the transformation summary. And just by looking at the summary here, we can see that our residuals are quite high. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to just remove the point pairing of 108 to 5, since this is our biggest outlier in the residuals. So I'd like to remove this and then recalculate the scale factor and see what kind of results we get. So if I just hit cancel, and in the summary here, all we have to do is remove the pairing. So if we just highlight local 108 to plan 5 and hit delete, this will remove the pairing from the list. So now if we hit OK, we can see that it recomputes a new scale factor. And here, just by looking at it, it is much closer to 1. So we should expect the residuals to go down. So if we just hit no to get back into the summary, and if we look at our residuals, they have gone down significantly. They are now millimeters, whereas before it was about 2 feet. So once you have checked over the residuals and they look fine to you, you now have the option to transform all points, or if you hit the select option off to the side here, you can select a group of points that you specifically want to transform. But in this case, I want to transform all, so I'll just toggle that back on and hit transform. And next you can see that now our house has now been shifted back into the lot and is square, and also our traverse line here has shifted. And if we zoom in to the side here, you can see that point number 2 is now over point 106, which was one of our point pairings that we specified. And if I just go off to the side here, you'll also see point pairing 108 to 5. Because we have removed that pairing, from the list, it did not shift this pairing. So now you have, so now that you can physically see the difference from zero point 0.5 to 0.108. And that is how you perform a Helmholtz transformation in Microsurvey CAD. Thanks for taking interest in this video.